just like that. And I'm going to give you a waist. So actually, I kind of like how it would look over here. So I'm going to go ahead and tie it, just really, really simply. Good, pretty. Okay, so now you have a dress, right? And we can do a lot with this dress. And we can pose her so then everything looks kind of nice and streamlined. But first, I simply wanted to get her in the dress to put her in our field. What field, you may ask? Well, I made a field. So let's talk about that. What I have here is my makeshift field. And this is something that I wanted to talk about because I have gotten a lot of emails from people saying things like, well, you know, I don't live in the countryside and I live in the city and I can't do things in nature. Well, this is my solution for you. So if you do not, in fact, have a lot of access to nature, if you don't like to shoot outside on location, if you want controlled light, this is a really good option. So what I've done here is I have this styrofoam. You know, it's just, I don't even know what it's called other than styrofoam. I guess it's just styrofoam, isn't it? I don't know. I got it at Joann Fabric. You could get it at any craft store. It was pretty inexpensive. It was $6 for a sheet of this. I got the smallest one, like the thinnest, because you don't really need a lot of room to stick things in. So it has some flowers in it, and those are fake flowers that I got just for the sake of, you know, not having enough time to go find wildflowers and stuff like that. But if you wanted to keep this free, you could totally use wildflowers, go into a florist. My favorite thing is to go into a grocery store and just ask the florist there if they're gonna be using all of the stuff in the trash. You know the answer is no, so it's great if you just say, are you gonna use that? And then of course they're gonna say no. So I tend to approach it like that. You can take those flowers. This is just grass. I just went to the beach yesterday and picked some grass in the darkness of night. It was kind of a fun excursion. So I'm gonna actually have you just sit down right where you are. It doesn't kind of matter. I mean, you'll be up on your knees eventually, but you're good however. And I'm gonna start to place this around. Now, one thing that I could have done had I thought long enough about what I was doing today is I could have painted the styrofoam black so then it really blended in with everything. Instead, I'm just going to shoot it at a low angle looking up. That way I don't have to worry about seeing the styrofoam and all of that annoying stuff. So I'm gonna grab this one. This was my front piece, I decided. Okay, let's see. I'll try to take that away and set this right inside here. Oh, isn't she already looking beautiful? Okay, and the last one. Okay. Now I left out some of the flowers and things like that just because I wanted to show how I put them in, although I think that it's quite clear how I already put them in. So I would take the stem